Kyrie Irving is set to be a free agent if the team does not pick up his option. Obviously, they will. But many fans do not want to see LeBron James 2.0 with their star. And here is one of them. This is during a game, a fan rushing the court.
Zach Corbin in the Jazz, and someone just jumped on the floor. You know, Matty, this is something I've not seen.
Okay, so you see it right there. A fan rushing the court, and essentially, I'm just quoting. He told me he loved me. I told him, I love you too, bro. The police didn't think it was a joke. It goes back to the emotional and deep-rooted support the fans have for the team. It was a great honor, but to do it during the game, maybe he could have waited until after the game. So he's being nice, obviously, saying, no, you know, it's just part of the game and whatnot. Ben Mankiewicz, if you saw Rookie, not Rookie the dog, but your favorite rookie, would you rush the field to go see him?
Yeah, definitely. Sure. Yeah. I mean, of course not. Nobody would, except that guy. And you heard the announcer say he hadn't seen it. You don't see it in the NBA. Of all the four major sports, the NBA is where it's easiest.
You see it in professional soccer.
You see it in soccer, but it's hard. You see it in baseball sometimes. You know? And,
sure.
And occasionally you see it in football. Harder in football because of the security. But you definitely see it in baseball. Hockey, it's nearly impossible because you got to scale the wall. In basketball, where you never see it, it's the easiest thing in the world. Almost every basketball game I've been to, you look and you're like...
Second time, by the way, this has happened in Cleveland. This is not the first time.
Well, the announcer just said he'd never seen that before.
Maybe he was probably on the other broadcast.
It was
the second time I've seen it this year, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine, look, most fans in Cleveland, I would think would want LeBron to come back. So I mean, because they'd be fantastic.
And they also want Kyrie to stay. So, I mean, let me ask you this.
I imagine the one will go with the other.
If you are Kyrie Irving and you are seeing this team, they trade for Luol Deng, they still suck.
No, they're playing well now.
They're playing well. Okay, they're not a good team. They have horrible ownership in Dan Gilbert, in my personal opinion. I love his passion. Sometimes he needs to channel that passion to a lesser extent. Would you leave Cleveland when you have the possibility and opportunity to leave Cleveland?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, but
You guess?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he's got a whole other year is going to go by here.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume in this offseason, this is when they'll try very hard to work out the extension with him. Obviously, he's not going anywhere.
Right, and let me tell you
year.
what's going to happen. Yeah, you know what? Let's just wait until after the season. He's going to be coy about it, him and his team. Kyrie. So they're going to say, oh, yeah, let's not talk right now. Let's talk after the season.
Well, that may be. I mean, and he certainly has earned that right, and I'm sure
that's usually the pattern.
That when the Cleveland looked like they were poised to make a step up, they're 24-37. They're what are they, 3.5?
24-37.
They're 3.5 games out of the 8th playoff spot, although it does look as if the Hawks are going to lose the rest of their games. They have an opportunity to catch them. So, I don't know.
How are the Hawks always there, by the way? Not to sidetrack, but why are they always, there?
I don't know, but they've lost 9 out of 10. They were playing so well early in the year, past the All-Star break.
And maybe time's caught up.
Right, and then everything sort of went wrong. So, I don't know. I mean, I hope he stays. I like players who stay at a place, especially in a place like that. And I would love it if he stayed, and I would love it if LeBron went back. That would be great. I think it'd be great for the NBA. I think it'd be great if Cleveland...
To have Kyrie and LeBron? Is that what you're saying?
That'd be great if for the next 4 years in the East, the East were sort of two of the beasts in the East were the Pacers and the Cavaliers. That would be great. And I would love it if the Wizards made them, who are close, could get into that. I think it'd be great for the NBA. I don't care about the Celtics. I don't care about the Knicks.
Now, although it's fantasy land, and this will be the devil's advocate point that I will make, can they play together? Can Kyrie and LeBron play together? It seems like anybody can play for LeBron, but I mean, LeBron, devil's advocate.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron has never had a true great point guard. And this is
Come on.
This is a scoring.
Daniel Boobie Gibson? Mo Williams?
There's a scoring point guard, too. So, but yeah, of course. I mean, look, if you can play with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Now, LeBron, that offense goes through LeBron. And
sometimes he is the point guard.
And when you have a guy like Irving, you can't not, it has to go through, like Chris Paul. You can't have it go through somebody else. Doesn't make any sense. But I imagine that can work out. And also, LeBron is getting older, so his game will presumably change a little bit. Mm-hmm. But, I think they could play together, and I think they could add another terrific player there, certainly a Bosh-level player. And then guess what? They'd be fantastic.